Estongo Seminole. Jeremy Foltz, Chaho Jifkado, Samojanita, Hadam Nita, Hidlojan Pumpalat. My name's Jeremy Foltz. How are you doing today? This is the 11 o'clock hour on KWSH, 97.7 FM, 1260 AM, known as the Seminole Nation radio program. And today, we're going to take a few minutes just to go through the happenings of what's on the Seminole Nation reservation. And with a new co-host today, maybe not permanently, but while Mr. Pinnock is out on IR, we have the new admin assistant for the language program, but Seminole Nation's own, Kanawha's own, Miss Florence Wise. Let's hear it for Florence.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Foltz.
Hey. So people probably know you, Florence, more as Flo, I'm assuming.
Yes, that's my nickname.
So when you introduced yourself to us in the interview, you're like, "Hi, I'm Florence, but people call me Flo." Mm-hmm. Yep. And you're who came first, you or the progressive Flo?
Me.
You?
Because I'm the one and only.
No, the one and only Flo from Kanawha, Oklahoma. Man, it's good to have you, Flo.
Yeah, I'm excited to be on.
Man, and then your second day on the radio, or the second day working with us. Yeah. Monday was your official first day. Mm-hmm. Your second day, you're already filling in for Delaney Pinnock. Mm-hmm. Some big shoes to fill, big chair, but even bigger headphones.
You're right. I had to adjust them whenever I got down here.
Delaney just stretches them out. But yeah. So welcome to the radio show, Flo.
Thank you.
Why don't you take a minute just to tell people about yourself? You know, I tell all of our guests, and so since you might be a regular around here, since you're going to be working with us, you know, we tell people that there's about 1 million people listening to the show every day, or every time we come on. Now, there's about 1 million people listening. Tell them about yourself.
Okay. Well, I grew up in Kanawha. A lot of people might know my parents, Beverly and Harper Givens. Usually when they meet me, they ask me, "Who's your parents?" And I say, "Oh, Harper and Bev." And they say, "Oh, we know them. We know them." So, but yeah, they raised me. I've been in the, I guess you could say, gospel music scene a little bit in my younger years. Yeah. I've taken a little bit of a break, but that's just because I wanted to spend time with you guys.
Oh, yeah. Don't blame us for that. But no, we're happy to have Flo come into the language department. Our prior admin assistant, Ms. Catherine Howe, went and did other things, and so we wish her the best. But we are excited about the new possibilities that Flo is bringing to our department, and so I'm sure you'll be hearing a lot more of her and seeing a lot more of her as the time goes on. But today, we're going to break her in pretty good when we get to the church meeting date. She's going to be going over the this week's churches that's having their church meetings. But usually I ask Delaney what he did this weekend. But since he's on IR, you're kind of in the hot seat. So, Flo, tell us a little bit. Was anything going on this weekend?
Not really. I just slept. That's all I did was sleep.
So for the people that don't know, Flo worked at one of our casinos, and you worked kind of a different shift, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so Flo's kind of getting her nights and days flip-flop back. So when we have like a group chat or a group chat between us, we was texting last night, working on some things and talking about some work stuff about 6:00. And me and Delaney was talking back and forth, and we're like, Flo's not contributing at all, which is kind of unusual. And I made a joke. I was like, oh, she's probably taking a nap. Delaney, what was it, about 3:00 this morning? My phone starts going bing, bing. I guess Flo woke up about that time because she started answering our chats about 3:00 this morning, 4:00 this morning. So, needless to say, she was the first one at work this morning about 7:45. Mm-hmm. So
I even had time to go to the store.
Had time to go to the store, and Yeah, passed you on the road this morning. I was like, golly, where's she going? Not even, we work on the dirt road out there, so it's muddy. She didn't even care. She just drove right by me.
Don't be saying that. I think
Splash.
my mom's listening.
Oh, she did not splash mud all over my car. But no, Flo, we're glad to have you around. It'll be some good times. But also, a couple weeks ago, we talked about transportation and their groundbreaking ceremony, and we talked about just the good event they had. But I forgot to mention a shout out that I want to kind of bring that back around, because I had a young man come out and he said, I just like listening to y'all on the radio, and I pointed out Delaney to him, but Mr. Cecil Larney, if you're listening, Mado, for listening, we appreciate all the support, and everyone out there that listens to the radio show that comes up to us, because, we're not the most personable people, I guess. I don't know. Everyone always laughs at us usually when they see us outside, because we're exactly how we are on the radio. But yeah, we just we appreciate everyone listening, but wanted to give a shout out to Mr. Cecil Larney, Samado, for listening. And so now, come to the big time, Flo. Your first opportunity this Sunday is April the 7th. Last week was already Easter. We had a good Easter time with the family. But let's talk about the churches having their church meetings this week. Flo, take it away.
Okay. All right. This Sunday's for April 7th, church meetings. It's going to be Butler Creek, Cedar Creek, Eufaula, Grave Creek, Greenleaf, Hijiti. Yeah. Neoga? Yeah. Randall Mission, Sand Creek, Tallahassee, the Watley. I'm still learning, y'all. Okay. Tugapofka. Yeah. Tugabutchki, Tuskegee, and Wewoka Indian Baptist.
Yeah, and so those are going to be the churches having their church meetings this week, which will be April the 7th. And, a lot of good churches had Easters this weekend and had a lot of people. And so if you're thinking about visiting a church this week, give them a phone call, anyone that goes to that church, just to make sure they're meeting, because sometimes other churches like to visit other churches during that time. So definitely go over there, do that. Also, we had some local churches doing their wild onion dinner, and so we know everyone, I think, already knows about this one. The Sand Creek Eufaula Baptist Church having theirs April 6th on Saturday at 11 o'clock. Adults, $15. Kids up to 11, $8. But it is all you can eat. I was talking to my friend Ben Amartley earlier, and he was saying they had over 25 gallons of onions all ready to go. And if you don't know where Sand Creek Eufaula is, it's out there by Justice. From Highway 270 and 56, go south a mile, turned west, and go a mile and a quarter, or a fourth of a mile, and then it's on the south side of the road. Again, that's going to be April 6th at 11 a.m. Sand Creek Eufaula. Go tell my friend Nellie Tiger out there that I said, history. She might holler back at you a little bit, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And then also, Achinna Presbyterian Church is having an old-fashioned Southern dinner, and that's going to be Saturday, April 6th as well, at 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Adults, $15. Veterans get a 50% discount with ID. Children 5 years to 8, $6. 4 years and under are free. But they're having things also like wild onion, salt pork, chicken and dumplings, beans and rice, fried potatoes, taklek sokmolki, sofki, dessert, coffee, tea, or bottled water. And from Seminole, you go 4 miles on US 377 South, turn right on East-West 131 Road for 3.5 miles. Church will be on your left. So those are some churches also having some Humbada this weekend. So go by there. Did I miss anything yet, Flo?
I don't think so.
All right, good deal. And so then every week we talk about the ones who have started their journey. And we want to remember those families and members of the community in your thoughts and in your prayers. A lot of families are missing loved ones today. I know we had a loss in my family, and so my cousin passed away over the weekend, and so we want to remember the Roberts family out by Salem in Creek Nation territory. But at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. Muddo. And then we get to our announcements. The first announcement that we have, the no-cost tablet and internet is still going on. The Seminole Nation is working with Public Wireless to provide no-cost tablets and internet. There's no risk for you to apply. You'll never receive a bill for the internet service, and the tablet is yours to keep forever with no obligation or commitments, limited to one tablet per household. You can find the advertisement and link on the Nation's Facebook page. The Seminole Nation is not responsible, however, for misuse of tablet and or internet repairs and internet access, as they are not the agency providing the device and internet access. But you can find a flyer again on the Nation's webpage and go from there. Let's hear about some community health reps and diabetes announcements. Let's start with the Tai Chi, Flo.
Okay, so Tai Chi and Share Aerobics are going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays at the New Life Church in Wewoka, Oklahoma. If you need to get a hold of anybody and you're interested in doing that, you can email or call. We'll do call. 405-584-7923 or 405-652-0878 if you'd like to get a hold of them to be involved in that.
Flo, you ever done Tai Chi or chair aerobics?
No, I haven't actually.
You know, me and Delaney's been trying to go by there for the last probably year and a half to get our Tai Chi on. One of these days, we're going to make it, though. And so the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program also presents Star Wars 5K 1 mile fun run or walk. May the 4th be with you, and it's going to be on May the 4th. The location will be the Miccosukee Mission. Registration starts at 6:30 a.m. The 1 mile fun run and walk will be at 8 and the 5K at 8:15. For details, or if you want to register, contact 405-584-7941. And the first 100 people to register and complete the course receives a free T-shirt.
All right. And next up is going to be that Power Hour. It's been extended. So it'll be from April 4th through the 25th every Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. You can register at the Wellness Center or via email. And if you complete 2 of 4 sessions, you can receive a free incentive. Do you know what that incentive is?
I do not.
I guess we'll have to go and find out.
Yep.
All right, so you can find out at 405-652-1167. Again, that's 405-652-1167.
Yeah, our friends, Kyla Harja, I believe, is the one that's leading those. She does a good job. They've been posting pictures on their Facebook page. If you haven't linked in to the Facebook page for the diabetes program, feel free to do that. Sometimes they do giveaways on there, but a lot of times they're posting pictures of the events they're doing, and this Power Hour is starting to get some people out and kind of picking up steam, and I believe that's probably why they extended Power Hour again April 4th through the 25th. So this month, every Thursday from 6 to 7. And then also the communications department would like your stories about the old KWSH radio station. We've been pushing this for a few months here, trying to get some pictures, photos, stories, anything that you might have regarding the old radio station, the old KWSH, and the Seminole Nation radio program. So if you happen to have anything extra you'd like to send their way, you can send it to seminolemedia@gmail.com. And then also, if you have a story that you'd like to tell, or an accomplishment or local tribal business shout out for the Choga the Lummi, which is the official publication of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, you can do that by emailing seminolemedia@gmail.com for consideration in the next community spotlight.
Alrighty. What's next? Is cooking? Yeah. All right, so next up we got a cooking demonstration. It's going to be Tuesday, April 9th of 2024 at the Food Distribution Program Kitchen at 1 o'clock. Looks like they're going to be making mini tomato turkey melts. And
I see crackers,
Yeah.
I see turkey, and I see commodity cheese on there. Or is that canned cheese? I can't tell, but they look good.
Let's see.
They look yummy.
Does it matter if they look good? Does it really matter if they just look nice?
I mean, it
You know what I
can.
mean?
It can.
Yeah.
Flo, stop
If it
asking me
looks-
questions.
If it looks good,
I'm the one
if
that
it
asks the
looks
questions.
good.
You know, you can't do that. I ask the questions.
All right,
Flo.
all right.
I know. I've never been on that hot seat before like that. I about went, Flo, have you been to the new program? See, I asked the question. No. Have you been to the new food distribution program kitchen?
I haven't been there, but I've heard they've done a lot of good stuff out there.
So they added a new kitchen at Rex's food distribution building, the same place where you get the commodities, and they take the commodities that's there in the store and make food like this. And so I think there's 4 individual cooking stations that people can cook, and they'll have an instructor at the front of the building doing the demonstration. There's a new camera that they got there that they put in that you can watch the TV and you can see kind of up close and personal what's going on at the front and cook it right there at your own station.
Okay.
And so should be a good time. Again, that's going to be April 9th for mini tomato turkey melts. And again, everything that they cook, you have access to at the commodity store. So it'll be a good time. Now, Bo, I'm going to interrupt you for a minute. Do you happen to have any good? I gotta break Flo in on this one. Any good thought-provoking music? Flo,
Yes.
did you know on March 28th of 1833, the Treaty of Fort Gibson is signed? The treaty states that the Seminoles would move out west within 3 years. Later, the chiefs either denied that or they had signed the treaty, or that they had signed it only with the understanding that they would survey the land. Later, charges were that the Indians were forced to sign or that they would not be allowed home. Seminole Indian agent John Fagan was later removed from the office of charges of malfeasance, fraud, and improper conduct. The treaty was later declared invalid, but was enforced by President Jackson anyway. And P.S., this is the famed story amongst the Seminoles where Osceola plunged his knife into the treaty and told Army officials with his famous quote saying, "This is how I shall sign." Did you know that, Flo?
I did not.
Oh, there we go. And that was brought to you by the Historic Preservation Office by Mr. Jake Tiger. Muddo Jake. All right. Some housing authority news.
Alrighty. So Housing Authority announced that housing management. Oh, let me get on track here.
Come on, get it together,
I know.
Flo.
This is my first time. All right. Announced that housing management can be seen by appointments only due to COVID cases and flu cases. They're going to be taking necessary precautions to keep their staff safe. If anybody wants to schedule an appointment, they can call 405-257-6604 if they need to meet with them. Again, that's 405-257-6604.
And then the Housing Authority does have some positions open, and these are all, I believe, open until they're filled. The Housing Service Specialist, Executive Director, Boys and Girls Club Program Coordinator, and also an Account Tech 1. So if you're interested in working for the Housing Authority at the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, contact hasnok.com or email the administrative officer at hasnock.org, or give them a phone call at 405-257-6604. And again, all positions are open until they are filled. Oh, did I miss the temporary position for account tech?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
that one's
was
also on there.
Yeah.
It's like someone's just editing our rundown while we're actually in the program. Kind of weird. Things just keep popping up. And I see everyone on their phone. They're probably adding stuff as we're going in it. All right. And language program. If you didn't know, the language program added a new employee. No, we already went over that, didn't we? Mm-hmm. So the language program does have a few things going on, and I'll talk about that. The Seminole Nation Elder Audio Recordings is a project that we are still working on. The language program wants to invite elders to come record stories, songs, family history, tribal history, any speeches, anything in the language. And so this is a service for our community and also for our future generations. You can email or call us or email us for a recording appointment. Our phone number out there, 405-562-5567, or you can email us at language@sno-nsn.gov. Or you can contact me directly. My cell phone number, 405-823-3920. And you can contact me or call us and listen. You'll hear Flo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we definitely want to record our elders speaking in the language. We're doing that. Also, coming up, and we announced this last week, the program is announcing our full-time adult immersion program. We're looking for 2 to 3 adults, 18 years and older, that have a passion in learning and using the Muskogee language. The program will help us plan for more classes in the future. But it's going to be a 3-year program, Flo. It's a kind of a long-term commitment because we want people that sign up for this class to have, the ability to come out understanding the language, speaking the language, and wanting to do something in the language, like if they want to become a teacher, if they want to, whatever they want to do, continue to work with us, just something in the language, then hopefully this will be a good segue to that. But that was part of the reason I think you kind of came over to us, didn't it?
Yeah, I did the summer youth program in 2019, and after that, I just been trying to claw my way back. No.
Because it was such a good department to work for, right?
Yeah. I definitely had fun, and I would encourage anybody, if you have that kind of dream or passion, I would definitely check it out.
Good deal. Yeah, and so the applications are not available at this moment. Hopefully within the next, I would say by early next week, applications will be out and about on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma webpage. And but we're looking to do a virtual or a pilot class in May. Not virtual, it's all in person, but our first pilot class in May. And that's mainly just to get people like kind of the experience what it's going to be like, because it's going to be pretty intensive, doing an immersion style program. We've done it before and set in on it before, and it hurts your brain a little bit just being that engulfed in the language, learning the language. But we're looking for the long-term success of this, and hopefully it's a program that we can continue on. And we'd like to thank our child care program, because they was the one that helped us get that funded and off the ground because of a grant that we received from them. And that's also a good partnership, because we'll be able to go into the child care facilities and teach them little ones some stajati as well. So, and that also brings us to our next point. We're looking for speakers. You don't have to be a teacher or have any teaching knowledge. Right now, we're wanting to have some of our speakers get in contact with us that speak the language fluently. And so even if you're just interested, want to hear kind of what part that you can play in this new immersion program, that would be great, because we want to incorporate as many speakers as we can, because everyone speaks a little bit different, maybe a little bit different dialect from different parts of the county, and might have some different words. And so we want our students and everyone that goes through these classes to be able to hear different speakers speak, and so that's all we really want. If you speak the language, feel free to give us a phone call as well. Again, that number is 405-562-5567. And then let's talk about the golf tournament flow coming up. You ever played golf before?
Mini golf.
Mini golf?
Yeah.
Pretty close. Tell us what's going on.
All right. So it looks like
Tell us now.
Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Royalty presents a golf tournament. It's going to be Friday, April 12th, 2024. I can't see that well. I'm going to zoom in on that. All right. Registration starts at 8 o'clock, and it is a 4-person scramble at the Jimmy Austin Golf Course at 400 Fairway Drive in Seminole, Oklahoma. It says shotgun at 9 o'clock. What does that mean? I've never played
shotgun
golf.
start. I think everyone starts at 9.
Okay. All right. We'll be there at 9 o'clock, y'all. Breakfast is provided, and there will be concession. And if you'd like to get a hold of them, you can contact Alyssa Kilo at 405-584-3377 or at 405-339-7274.
All right. And then also a quick announcement from the OAP, the Older American Program, located at the Miccosukee Mission. They are open and serving meals Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Friday morning breakfast from 9 to 10. Also, individuals 54 years and under, you can purchase meal trays for only $7 cash. Probably one of the cheapest meals you can buy and probably one of the best meals you can buy, especially on those Indian taco days and some of those turkey and dressing days, some of the best meals you can get. And so we'll have to come by. Want to give them a quick shout out too. They said they're always listening, so mado for listening, y'all. All right, and let's talk about, we ain't got too much time left here. Let's talk about the tribal court, Seminole Nation Tribal Court Juvenile Healing, the Wellness Program is in need of donations, and they're needing some ribbon and some fabric. And so if you'd like to donate, please contact Melanie. Let's help our Native youth. You can also drop it off at Tribal Court, which is at 206 East 2nd Street in Wewoka, Oklahoma, or contact Melanie Andrews at 405-584-1945. And then the Veteran Services are also having office time available at the Seminole Nation workforce offices located at 229 North 2nd Street. If you'd like to show up and ask them questions, you can contact 405-382-4670. And again, if you'd like to work for the nation, just like Flo did. Flo, where did you go to put in your application?
I went to the website.
Yeah, which is SNO-NSN.gov, and you can find all the current openings. Just go down to the careers tab and click in on the application. And then let's talk about, there's some news here. The Whippets wrap up. Congratulations to Coach Miller, Coach Sims, and the Whippets on their third place finish at the LRC tournament. Way to go, Whippets. And then also Haley Mack for being chosen the Oklahoma Girls Basketball Coaches Association All-State Team. They're proud of you over there at Varnum. Also, Coach Hadley was chosen as the All-State coach, and he will coach Haley on the court at the All-State game on June 1st at Mustang. So proud of both Coach Hadley and Haley Mack. Also from Sasakwa, Emily Palmer for making the OGBCA Small East All-State team as well. So shout out there. Kanawha had some band news. Looks like they received a Distinguished Academic Achievement Award. And then also Gar Creek is having a food sale Saturday, April 6th from 11 a.m. at the OAP at the Miccosukee Mission. Cakewalk at noon, 50-50. And then a 3-on-3 basketball tournament April 12th and 13th at the Miccosukee Mission. $100 registration fee. You can call or text 405-549-2716 to register. And it looks like, women aged 13 to 44 and co-ed over 45. So a lot of teams. You can find the flyers in the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma community and events page. Flo, tell us the birthdays.
All right. Happy birthday to Bill Larney.
The
Believe he's our
treasurer of the Seminole Nation,
Yeah.
Bill.
All right. And then Grover Wind, Rachel Jimboy, Marty Jimboy, Miley Williams, Athena Bender, Jack Martin, Cody Wayne Wind, Evan Haney, David Haney, Jeanette Josh, Georgie Proctor. Is it Simby?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Simby Proctor, Jordan Harjo, Chelsea Fish, and happy anniversaries to Pam and Richmond Larney.
All right. So I guess that's it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
I think it was great.
Good deal. Well, you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, SNO-NSN.gov for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8. If you have news or announcements that you would want to share on the community and events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. For everyone, IR Delaney Pinnock, Mr. Bo White Killer behind the board, Mr. Josiah Bender behind the camera. Who are you, Flo? Just say your name.
Oh, I'm Flo Wise
And
and Mado.
And I'm Jeremy Falls. Have a good day, Mado.